What up, everybody? This your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube, and I am here for another video. Welcome to Lala's Empire. For one, if you're new to my channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button down below. Also, in addition, follow me on my social medias. That's going to be in the link description box down below, and also cop my merch as well. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Now, if you guys remember my last video, I talked about that show on the Vice channel, Darkside of the Ring. I mentioned about the Chris Benoit story, so I managed to catch up on a bunch of episodes, but I haven't been able to talk about them because I know everybody and their mama, if you're a wrestling fan or was a wrestling fan, you start watching wrestling, knows like some of the stuff that I may be bringing up. Like the first one I want to go ahead and talk about is, I should have talked about this a long time ago, was New Jack. Now, New Jack was a wrestler. Well, New Jack was no joke, and I learned from watching the documentary. I was like, what the fuck? And thank God WWE didn't sign him, because it might be some shit back then. But hey, from back then when he was wrestling, I can tell you this right now, I am a wrestling fan, but the era I was watching wrestling was when it was like around, like the golden era going to the attitude era, a little bit of WCW. I didn't start watching ECW until like 2007. I mean, I heard about them when around the attitude era, like they did commercials about them, but I never like watched it. But for what I seen about New Jack, he, like I said, he was no joke. He was nobody to play with. But I remember his match that he had with what they mentioned with this dude. First of all, the dude lied about his age. That's where he fucked up at. He lied about his age, and then he was acting like he wanted to tell New Jack what to do. That was a no-no. You don't do that. You're a newbie, and you're telling the vet what to do. So New Jack went along with it, like, okay, I'm gonna give him a show. But he about to get his ass beat. So within that match, it did get out of hand to the point the dude ended up in the hospital. The dad pressed charges. The other guy who was with him, forgot his name, comment down below. He was supposed to ride back with the dude who got his ass beat along with his father. His father was like, no, you're gonna be out here too. And old boy was like, no, I know you're fucking lying. You're gonna ride with me too. So if y'all haven't seen the Darkside of the Ring, the one with New Jack, y'all need to go watch it. But I'm just giving y'all snippets of what went down. Pretty much my partake on it was like, oh my God, this is what wrestling was really about. I mean, I heard rumors about this wrestler, that wrestler, or stuff I looked up, stuff I read about. But it's really dark. It was to the point they was trying to press charges on New Jack. New Jack like, bro, what the fuck? But the crazy part is the charges had to get dropped, because that's when they found out the dude lied about his age. Then as time progresses, New Jack and his partner that he had, his partner was out of whack. I'm talking about like smoking pencil sharpeners. Like, I got questions about that. Who smokes pencil sharpeners? Like, I guess that was a new thing back in the, I think it was like, I guess that was like 80s, 90s, smoking pencil sharpeners, I guess. Then we had, as time progresses, he went off to another, before he went to ECW, he was in another company. Like, basically, when he was wrestling, it was pretty much predominantly like dealing with a lot of white folk. And disclaimer, pretty much I'm going off from the facts I saw from the documentary, not just lies. So y'all go ahead and watch it yourselves. What happened was, from there, another person he wrestled, he got injured so bad that, because of the fact that what happened to him, they wanted to press charges on New Jack again. He was gonna go away to prison, but old boy ended up saying, nah, I'm gonna drop the charges. I want to work with you, da da da. He ended up dropping the charges, And New Jack ended up leaving that state when that happened, where it happened. The guy never heard from him. And then from there, that's when he went on to ECW. Oh my God, it was. No, he was still at ECW. No, matter of fact, he was still in ECW. It was a whole train wreck. Oh, it was a train wreck. He was nobody to play with. You wrestle with him, yeah, it may be your last day. I don't. He put hardcore on the map. And on top of that, around that time, people was doing coke. They didn't have that much drug testing anyway, so he was getting high off of coke, and his colleague used to smoke pestle sharpeners. But all in all, I would say they did New Jack justice. They had him speak his piece. Also, the people who was involved. Not a lot of people spoke about it. Like the people, I know the dude who got injured, the first dude who got injured, who lied about his age, he spoke on it. And then the person who was with him, I forgot his name, but then he had an opportunity to work at WWE during the time of the Attitude Era as of like the corporate midget, something like that. If y'all know what I'm talking about, comment down below. And it's like, you know what, let me look up these people. I have my phone. Cause y'all gonna try to figure out like who the hell Lala's talking about. Now, I know Sandman was one of those who talked about it. Mustafa Saeed, I believe I don't think that was his partner. I'm not sure. But New Jack, from what he said, he had a hard life because, he watched his dad abuse his mom. He is known to be in his time in ECW. Yeah, he was everywhere. He was in North Georgia Wrestling Alliance, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He was in that crew called the Gangsters, and again, there was nothing to play with. Then that's when he was in Extreme Championship Wrestling as the Gangsters as still. But when I tell you, he had a hard life. He went through it. So, he was born as Jerome Young. And you guys, I believe he's a Capricorn, or is it January 3rd, 1963. But he go by his stage name as New Jack. So imagine you had to try to separate New Jack and Jerome Young. Good luck doing that. And also, whereas let's see. I'm trying to see if they brought up what the hell happened while he was in wrestling. Because there was a lot of controversies, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much I was able to look up on New Jack. Like I said, I did not watch ECW like that until like later on when they had it on. When they came back with the Alliance and all that, and they put it on Sci-Fi, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't watch ECW, whereas it was like really hardcore. Like, bro, New Jack was no joke. But all in all, I would say the Darkside of the Ring with New Jack in it, they did it some justice, and they had him talk about his time over there. They leave like no spaces. So if y'all didn't get a chance to watch it, listen, y'all need to go sit down and watch it. But till then, guys, it's your girl Lala. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Till then, peace.